Thanks, Tommy. The United Nations Security Council yesterday, the US was isolated in its position when it comes to the humanitarian situation in Gaza, support for the GHF. We've had the UK Prime Minister in the last hour saying the situation in Gaza is unspeakable and indefensible. We've had more than 100 humanitarian aid agencies saying that this system is creating the conditions of starvation. You have desperate Israeli hostage families who have been for weeks pleading with the Prime Minister of their country to do this deal. The US is the only power that has the leverage and the pressure to try and make that happen from the Israeli side. There is clearly a gap between Israel and Hamas. It's been there for a long time. And there are Israeli families who will say that this is quibbling over a few meters of territory in Gaza. This is quibbling over the number of Palestinian prisoners to be released. And the US could put the pressure on to move these two sides closer together. And can you help us understand why at this moment, when you see the conditions on the ground in Gaza, with now mass starvation, the US is deciding this is the moment to walk away from these talks?
This is not a question of what the United States is doing. It's a question of what Hamas has done. This is a response to what Hamas has done continually.
That's not the position of many of the Israeli hostage families.
Israel has long accepted the deal on the table, and Hamas has long rejected it. I mean, this is it's never been our commitment to a ceasefire. That's never been the question here. We have engaged in good faith to try to achieve a ceasefire. The question has always been with Hamas. That is where the question has been. That is where it remains. And the response we just saw from Special Envoy Witkoff is reflective of that. The question is with Hamas, not with the United States.
Just in terms, the statement says you'll now consider alternative options. I mean, to bring the hostages home, what possible alternative options can there be? Israel has tried rescues. Gaza is reduced to rubble. The population is starving. So, I mean, if you could help us understand what that statement could possibly be referring to.
I'm not going to speculate more on terms of what his statement stands for itself at this time. If we have more to announce, we will announce it.
Just one other thing I wanted to ask about the two-state solution conference next week. I know the US had said previously when it was postponed that it opposed countries going to this conference in New York. Do you have a position on it this time?
Nothing further beyond saying that we will not be in attendance at that conference.